Hi, this is Claire Boyce, just back with a weekly reading. And this is going to be for the fire signs, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius from Friday the 1st of November through till the 7th of November. I'm going to start off like I did with the previous video with the angel cards. So we'll see how are you feeling for the weekend. Of course, I'll always follow through with the tarot cards. Okay, so the beginning of the week, or the beginning of the weekend, there it feels like you're quite worried, you're nervous about something. You have Archangel Ariel. Now she's one of the nature angels, and she comes forward for those who need to connect to nature. There's nothing like walking out in nature, calm the mind down. Now the thing about you, as you all know, is that you, especially Aries, you can fly off the handle at a moment's notice. I think what you need to do now is stand your ground, but do it in such a way where you're not actually getting yourselves into trouble, especially with the Halloween business, you know. Always stand up for yourself though. And for any of you who are struggling with work colleagues, in relationships, friendships, you know, always speak the truth. You can't go wrong there, but you don't have to be, you know, don't fly off the handle is what I'm really trying to say. And enjoy your weekend and try and go through the weekend without, you know, getting too upset. Leos, you know, you're so protective over your families and you're so protective over your loved ones, but sometimes that can get you into trouble as well. So just be mindful of those things. So from Monday, say through to Tuesday, heading into Wednesday, you've got Archangel Chamuel here, okay? Now Chamuel is the angel to do more so with relationships, and I know with Leos, especially your homebodies, and Sagittarius as well, you just like to spend a little bit of time stepping back. Chamuel is the angel about relationships, and it's just reminding you, it's a card here that's reminding you that, you know, anger, resentment, hatred, all the bad things that have actually gone, you know, I'm sorry getting comfortable here, all the bad things that have actually happened in your life up until this point, well, they don't really matter. All that matters is that right now you keep yourself surrounded by good people, and you have good people around you. You have nice people around you, people who love you, people who care about you. Just be mindful not to push them away, because we tend to do that, don't we? And the thing is that when we're angry and we hold it in for long periods of time, we can explode. So just be careful of the weekend. Any of you going around bonfires or whatever, just obviously be careful of the fireworks. But do know this, come through next weekend, it's time now to allow whoever you believe in, whether it's God or the angels, allow people to help you. A lot of the time we tend to try and deal with things ourselves, and it is hard to let people in, isn't it? It is hard to tell people that, oh, do you know what, this happened to me, that happened to me, or I need help. Because I know and you know that a lot of the time people just weren't there for you. And I think this will resonate with most of you. So you had to go inward, but now things are not like that. You can reach out for help. Just because people weren't there for you before doesn't mean they won't be there for you again. Allow God to take your worries. You know, if there's a fire in your house, a small fire, you're not going to sit there and watch the fire burning and then call the fire brigade when the house is burnt down. So when you're calling on assistance from God, from the angels, from your spirit guides, from whoever it is you believe in, call now. Ask for help now. If you're struggling in any area of your life, if you're worrying so much about money, as so many of you are, as so many of us are, if you're worrying about family, if you're worrying about friends, if you're worrying about anything, now is the time to ask for help. Remember just one thing. Our thoughts become feelings, and our feelings amplify, and that's how we create the world around us. If you get a thought in your mind and it's a negative thought, you follow that thought, that's going to make you feel. You're going to feel hurt if it's a bad thought. You're going to feel angry if it's a bad, but why don't you turn it around? Concentrate on the good things in your life so much, not the bad things. Thoughts create feelings, feelings create what's around you. Spend some time, if you're feeling angry, you're feeling upset, you're feeling hurt, go out for walks. I'm always doing that. People might think I'm mad, but going out for walks is better than roaring and shouting and screaming the odds, isn't it? And getting into trouble. So ask for help now. And if you're struggling, if you're feeling a little bit depressed, no harm asking for help. Don't wait until it's too late. Then I will pull another card I just want to round this little bit off. Just towards the end of the week again. There are people around you who will help you, and if you're going through bad relationships right now, if you've fallen out with someone, if you're not sure what's happening next, know that it'll work out. What's meant to be will be. Now, I'm not telling you to stay in relationships that, are not good for you. People are upsetting you all the time. I'm telling you that if relationships are meant to be, let them be. Don't take down the brick wall that's around you. Like, we've all done that. We've all had this brick wall up, not let anyone in for years. But really, all you're doing is hurting yourself, because you're going to be the one ending up alone when you could have had, I suppose, somebody there to love you. So this is the only thing about fire signs, is that you sometimes leap. You leap. You don't think first, you leap. Now I'm going to pull a couple of the tarot cards. I thought it'd be better to do the videos this way, 10 minutes or whatever for each of the signs. And if you do like it, can you please hit the little bell there, the subscribe button, because I just would like to see this take off. I had stopped for a while, but I thought, give it a go. Why not? You don't achieve anything if you don't try, isn't that what they say? So coming towards the beginning of the week, you've got the Page of Cups, guys, okay? Or the end of the week, the weekend. So for some of you, water is always symbolic of emotions. This is very much to do with love. It's very much to do with relationships. It's like somebody here has got their heart out or their cup out, and they're saying, I'll do anything for you. And so this is symbolic of new love coming into your life. Okay, so for those of you who are not sure about going into a new relationship, well, this is a positive sign. Remember, life is short. Nothing is promised. You could be here one day, could be gone tomorrow. So why not enjoy it? Why not make the most of it? People are always waiting. They're waiting for the right time. They're waiting for the perfect person. They're waiting for, if somebody makes you happy, go for it. Don't be pushing people away all the time. There's an awful lot of that going on, and that's fine, but you're the one who's going to end up completely on your own. Now coming towards Monday through to, I say Tuesday or Wednesday, what you have, fire signs. And I do have a couple of fire signs who are friends, and one of them in particular will know what I mean. The Strength card. Stop overanalyzing, stop overthinking. sitting there driving yourself completely insane, thinking of the worst case scenario, doing something completely mad that you will regret. Sit back, think of it, control yourself. And if you're worrying so much about money and there's no one there to help you or whatever, just take a step back. Worrying isn't going to fix it, and there is always a way out. Do you remember feelings? Thoughts become feelings and feelings become our reality. We can choose what frequency we want to be on. We can choose to be happy. We can choose to be unhappy. We can change our frequency. Don't just sit there thinking. You'll just drive yourself mad. I do see big changes happening for you, and I do see an opportunity opening up for you work-wise, and I think this is a good idea. I think whether it's work, relationships, next week or this coming week is quite good for the fire signs. Just control the temper a little bit. Don't be so impulsive, but there are good opportunities, but take it easy before jumping into anything too quickly. And the final card for you, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, and I think this is self-explanatory, okay? This is the Eight of Swords. Normally it's the air signs that overthink, but in this case it's you that's overthinking. You're afraid to take a stand. You're afraid to take a leap of faith in case it goes wrong. What if it goes right? What if it goes well? I also feel that you might be hanging around the wrong people. People who don't see your dream. I'm jumping up and down here. If people don't see your dream, don't believe in you, don't, value what it is you're trying to do, then they're not really your people, are they? We have what's known as, a lot of you would know if you're watching this, your sacral chakra. It's about 4 inches above your root chakra. This is to do with your dreams, your goals, your wishes. We all have these. We all want certain things to happen in our lives. We want the nice car, we want the good relationship, we want the happy family, the white picket fence, whatever it might be. Don't give up on your dreams. Just because some people might have scared you into thinking that it won't work, think that it would work. Remember that thoughts, everybody who did anything in this world, all the wonderful artists, they were all called mad first. They were all called insane. And air signs, you are go-getters. You get an idea, you can actually make it happen. So don't let the overthinkers or the negative people around you who don't believe you, don't let them put you off. Look at where you are now to where you were as well. Okay? So the theme for this week, fire signs, is if you're in a relationship or you want to get into a relationship, take down the wall. Let somebody in. Let people in. If you want to do something different in your career, in your work, in your job, go for it. But always take a step back before you react. Respond. Don't react, always respond. So for the next week, and don't forget with the Halloween, the veil is quite thin. For those of you who are quite spiritual, you will be getting little signs, little, nudges. And take notice of these. Not every relationship is going to be bad. Not every job is going to be a disaster. Not every chance or every risk is going to be bad. Sometimes we can actually get lucky. So if the job opportunity has presented itself to you, go for it. Stop thinking. Stop overanalyzing. Okay? And that's all I have for you for this week. And please, if you hit the little bell at the corner there, hit the like button. I'll be extremely grateful. Thank you. See you next week. Bye.